Your stuff, what you want out of this, is like number 5 on the priority list. You have to serve the corporation. Corporation is the king. Next. I'm tired already. Here we go. What's the competitive analysis? This is something that I think is very, very, very important. Okay? What is the industry that you are looking at? What are the changes in the industry? This is a very important one. Who are your primary competitors? Not only MBEs, but the primes. Because if you really, really know what's going on in the marketplace, primes are going into your business. They are. What are the opportunities that are available, and what are the threats and the risks? What are the threats and the risks? You kind of know, but you don't know. That's why what happens is this. And this is what I call drama and gossip. What do I put into drama and gossip? Okay. Family problems, personal problems, health problems. Your number 1 client leaves, goes to a competitor. Someone in your family steals. Someone in your company, your account manager, goes and starts another MBE business and takes your customers and clients with you. I just had a call from someone. I'm not going to mention name. He was an MBE. Do you remember when this Y2K problem happened? This is many, many moons ago now, but remember when people freaked out that all the computers were going to collapse, right? Well, this guy started a business, 1999, 2000. He got himself a pretty big contract because of this Y2K stuff, okay? So he had a contract for 5 years. So 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. Calls me up and says, Mike, I need to get a loan. Who's your client? Well, I knew about this deal. He says, you have any other clients? No. And not only that, Mike, not only I only have 1 client, the client's going to leave. So how many of you would finance that deal? He has an MBE, he has 1 customer, 1 client, and the client's leaving. Who the hell of you is going to finance that deal? That is really what I call drama and gossip. And stuff happens all the time. You see it, you hear it all the time. People stealing clients, everybody starting out. Hey, it's a land of opportunity. So what? So what are your threats and your risks? And I'll tell you what, believe it or not, your threats and your risks are in your own office. I'm not telling you to go and start shooting everybody when you go back home. Oh, Michael Synn says go, you know. But you have to be careful about what you do. Who's your database, your accounting. I mean, all the time. I don't know about you, but I get calls all the time. Oh, I need to get a loan. Fine. Oh, but my accountant took some money, da-da-da-da-da. My accountant charged this. My family member did this. So I can't turn in my books and records until I figure out all this stuff. Okay. Drama and gossip. All right? So, next. Strategy. Here's the thing that I want to share with everybody here, and you guys are going to be able to decide, and no one's going to force you. No one's going to tell you what to do. You have basically 3 options with the business plan. Okay? I always consider it like a Chinese restaurant. You go A, B, and C. That's it. It's very, very simple. A, B, or C. A is do nothing. You can do nothing. Just continue what you're doing. No one's going to get pissed off. Everyone's going to go on their merry way, and everybody knows what's going on. Everybody understand? Do nothing. Everybody understands that, right? B is that you hire someone to do it for you. Just hire someone. Hire a kid, hire a professional. It could cost you anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 to have someone write a business plan for you. 3 is that you do some of it yourself, and then you have someone do the rest. So it's a combination, sort of a hybrid. You do some part, and you let someone else do the other. Okay? When it comes to strategy here, and that's where I put stop here, Your key capabilities, your key weaknesses, implementing your strategy, that part you have to do yourself. If you cannot articulate what is it that your strategy is in writing, you're going to have a very, very difficult time executing your plan. Because writing something down is a higher form of commitment. That's why people don't like to put something in a written business plan. It's a higher form of commitment. You're basically telling your family, your friends, your business partners, this is what we're going to do. And that's a very fearful thing. So what are your key capabilities? What are your key weaknesses? Implementing strategy. Let me ask all of you a question. Now you're all here. How many of you have a business partner that's not here? How many of you have a partner that's not here? Okay, so what happens is this. Here you are learning about yourself and your strengths, your weaknesses, going through a business plan. The more employees you have, the more partners you have, the more customers you have, this whole thing is a lot more complicated. Because to get everybody on the same page is very, very difficult. I didn't realize how difficult it was. Even, I've been only with the BCF for about 2.5 years. To get everybody on the same page, what are you laughing at?
That's one of my business cards.
Okay, so getting everybody on the same page is very, very hard. And the thing is that even if they say, yeah, I'm on the same page, yeah, I'm on the same page, yeah, do you really believe that's true? Hell no. They're just pleasing you. They're just saying, okay, let's move on to the next subject. When in fact, that's not what they have. They don't understand. They may not even believe you. Yeah, lip service. And that's not what you want. That's why for me, when I was at MBA, I said, please, someone tell me what's up. Tell me how to get to the next level. But no one would ever teach you that. So, there's 4 levels. There's class 1, 2, 3, and 4. Class 1 is under $1 million in sales. Class 2 is 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Class 3, 10 to 50 million. Class 4 is 50 million and above. So there's a stair step. That's what I want to get to. I want to get to class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4. And I want to do it by step. That's why I worry when people say, well, I'm going to be a $50 million company. Okay. Do you have a customer? No. Do you have a business plan? No. Do you have any investors? No. Yeah. Come on. What are you fooling? And then you're going to go to the corporation, and then you come back and say, oh, I joined, I paid $150, $250 to be a council member, and the council's not working for me. What's up with that, So, but this implementing of strategy, you got to do yourself. That's tough. It's not easy. And I'm not telling you to go home, stop what you're doing, don't call up anybody, don't deal with what you got to do on a daily basis, and just, spend 3 weeks on this. No. This is something that's going to change all the time. Even when someone says, well, I got a business plan. Well, I'm sorry, but your business changes every 3 months. I'm sorry to say, Next. What's your product or service? Give a description. How are you positioning your product or service? What's your competitive evaluation of your service compared to everybody else's? And here's something that's very, very important. What are your future products? One of the things that comes into play, a lot of people say, well, MBEs tell me, oh, none of the corporations called me back. Well, I'm sorry, but if a corporation hasn't called you back, and then what are they trying to tell you? I'm not interested in what you got. I mean, when it's all said and done, is that true or not? Huh?
To some degree, I would agree, but I think that sometimes we use the wrong people. We're not dealing with the
Yeah. So here's what I learned out of being an MBE for many, many years.